Adventure is what most humans crave to experience one day, so it could add thrill to our boring day-to-day lives. Truth be told, it is really rare when we are able to experience a stimulating adventure that works our intellectuality to full capacity. Sadly, not everyone is lucky enough to have an experience like that, but it is just as amusing seeing somebody live that adventure and share it with others in order to figure out what is going on. On TikTok, we are met with thousands of stories and experiences that people share, whether it be for entertainment, likes, or for pure fun. Regardless of the reason, they are all valid. There is nothing more exhilarating than being part of a mystery that needs to be solved. A user on TikTok that goes by the name 10 Tapes has brought to light a series of irregularities he has noticed in his life. He was chosen by an unknown individual to solve a series of clues left behind that at the end may unveil a deep secret. It all started when he moved into his new apartment and noticed something strange outside his window that would later take him on the biggest treasure hunt of his life. Let's hope I won't get murdered. He found a note that would send him off to a one-in-a-lifetime experience. The note not only had a set of coordinates, but it also had more writing on it, which, if I'm being completely honest, it looks like gibberish when you first look at it, but there's no doubt in my mind that the gibberish on it is going to reveal something riveting. But for now, his first step is figuring out what those coordinates lead to. Investigating the weird coordinates I found. Part 3 is on the way. The coordinates led to an isolated area where at first didn't seem to have anything upon looking around for a while. When he came across a bag, all I could think about was that one time when some teens were using the Randonautica app and it literally took them straight to a body. I remember when I saw this on TikTok, I was like, you know what, this could be fake. But then I saw it on the news and I was just shocked on how the app literally led them to that. Luckily, the coordinates on the note didn't lead him to anything too gruesome. It looks more of a small package to me. What's in it is still a mystery, but it will be resolved right now. Suggestions welcome. At first, it is hard to confirm if that tape has any correlation with the note found, but he was able to confirm it by comparing both inks from the note and the tape. I don't think that the line is just an insignificant line, I think that it is a 1, indicating that this is the first tape out of 10. Now we need to see where that tape may lead us to and what is on it. Could it be a second clue that needs to be solved? I think we may be looking at a new clue, but I don't think it will be as easy to solve as we think. Didn't expect this to blow up. Answering some questions. Someone can be seen in the back standing in the dark. Maybe there is a chance that it is just a stranger waiting in the street for somebody. But with what has been going on, there is a strong possibility of it being a stalker. I was so caught up in the mystery of all of it that I failed to realize that there is someone behind these messages, and it is unknown what their true intentions may be. Although we weren't able to see what was on the tape, at least we know that we will eventually see what's on there when he picks up the VCR player. From this video, we could see that he is possibly from Sweden, judging by the currency. You may ask how this is relevant to anything, and you're right, it's not, but it gives us an explanation to why he doesn't really speak in these videos. Thanks for enduring the entirety of the 5 hours of sleep I allowed myself. Now back to the task at hand.
Hej! Är det...
Ja, jag är
Det är den?
locket, det är det där.
Ja, men kanon.
Ja, det är med skarpkabel.
Med skartkabel och med sladd.
Ja, det var det.
Ja, men jättebra. Tack så mycket.
He got the VCR. The only problem we have is that we have long missed that live stream. So sadly, we missed watching the whole tape, but I am pretty sure he will show us at least the most important parts in a post. Dude, people are too much. They really spreading rumors that this man died. Like, he literally has been posting every day, if you notice on the dates. I mean, I would understand if he went ghost for a couple days, but just because he doesn't post within a couple hours is just crazy. But I also get it though, everyone's just curious to see what is on the tape. Thanks for joining the live. I have already pieced together a few things from the video, but I'll need to look into it more. I'll keep you posted. Just as we thought, there was a clue in the form of Morse code. Sadly, we only got a snippet. There was probably more in the video, but at least he did say that it was decoded, meaning that he probably is going to share it later on, but he said he's going to do it once he gets more than one opinion on it to just make sure that it's right. Right now, he is lucky that he has people who are intrigued by this story and that are helping him in solving this mystery. If it wasn't for a viewer who looked at the clues with a broader perspective, we would have missed a truly concerning clue. This isn't effing geocaching. Dang. Now this reveals a lot, because when this first started with that one note, we could have inferred easily that it could have been for anybody who came across it and decided to actually solve it. But this proves that this guy was chosen. Whoever made this treasure hunt knew what his apartment looked like, which is actually concerning because it proves that they have been inside, and the only way they were probably able to get inside is by analyzing 10 tapes day-to-day life and memorizing his schedule in order to make it inside with enough time to possibly plant clues inside the apartment. Well, exactly my point. Whoever is responsible for this knows the ins and outs of 10 tapes live. Now, a cassette player was left. But now we need to find a cassette. And for some reason, there's no doubt in my mind that there is some sort of clue linked to the cassette player, because they wouldn't just leave the cassette player with no hint of what needs to be done next. Like I said, I feel like a clue could have been hidden in the apartment somewhere. User AnnBao19 commented, "There seems to be tape underneath. Is there something taped to the recorder?" To which 10 Tapes replied, "Thank you for the suggestion." The clue read, "Let some air in." Okay, so this is obviously trying to take him to the cassette so it could be played. All that I could think of is that it could be somewhere near the window since, if it is open, some air is going to be let in. I feel like he's most likely going to turn his house upside down trying to find it. You know what's something that I'm curious about though? What happens if he just gives up and says, "You know what, I'm done. I'm done doing these clues. I'm done solving. I'm gonna just live my life." What would the stalker do? I feel like it is something interesting to think about, and I think it would just piss him off for sure. User Emo Trash commented, "Check if there's a note somewhere outside your window. I'm so invested in this, LOL." Well, it was the most logical place to think of, but it isn't there. But it's the only clue we have, so it has to be somewhere around there unless the stalker is still creeping around and sees that 10 Tapes is struggling and sends another extra hint to help him get closer to the cassette. But honestly, I think that with the help of the commenters is enough. I swear, they be coming through with their discoveries. User Chantel0986 commented, "Check air vents or by the door, anywhere air can come in," to which 10 Tapes commented, "Y'all are effing smarter than me." I told you, the people following the story be smart. The cassette was found. Am I the only one that finds it weird that there is a hole in the apartment building? Like, what happened there? It's just so random. I hope the stalker didn't make that just to stuff the cassette in there. Looking at the tape, we could see bit.ly. I'm more than sure that there's going to be some code that needs to be, decoded and added to the URL that will then lead us to a website or something of the sort, like a video, picture, who knows, just another clue. If the cassette does complete the URL, what do you think it's going to lead us to? I like how different this story is. It isn't the typical all of humanity is gone stories or monsters or alternate realities. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love those stories and I will always will, but they were starting to get a little repetitive. So this is, fresh, different, and we all have to get together, solve the clues, and it feels more of an adventure that we could all take part of because You know, like I said, we worked together on solving the clues, and we could also email him to help him with this mystery. I thoroughly like where this is going, and I can't wait to see if the story keeps escalating in an interesting way. Guys, sadly, this was the end of the video. If you enjoyed the new and fresh story, let me know in the comment section below, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you are excited to see what is in the cassette player. Don't forget to subscribe with post notifications so you are notified when I update your favorite stories. I will see you guys in the next video.